Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Raymond Thorne, and we are today going to be starting a new campaign with Malagor, the Dark Omen. So I'm going back to the Beastmen a little bit just because I am trying to bring awareness to a mod team by the name of SFO Grimhammer, who have done so much work to a game that's so near and dear to my heart, which is Warhammer Total War. Or Total War Warhammer, whichever one you prefer. I am done talking. Let's get into the game. Okay, thank you, Advisor. Alright, how they play. For those, of course, that are not familiar, Beastmen, they play as hordes. They do not get an actual city for themselves. Brayherds, the bestial rage of a Beastman army increases as it fights battles. A Brayherd will form if it grows sufficiently, with a large additional force appearing nearby, ready to wreak havoc on the enemy, very close to the greenskin wog that forms. Do better in battle, more Beastman Rage. More Beastman Rage equals additional reinforcements following you around. And you can send those reinforcements to go do whatever you want or just have you follow them around. They usually get a good mix of units to help you out. And then Beast Paths. Beastmen may make use of Beast Paths to navigate across otherwise impassable terrain. Essentially, that means that you can teleport across the room across the map, letting you kind of evade certain armies or get around obstacles that you normally couldn't, like big rivers, impassable mountains, things like that. Appearing where no one expects you. All right, chapter objective issued: the Seeds of Hate. Raise the following number of settlements: 4. The beastmen rise from their forests, and their filth frothing over with the fury of the civilization of man, they clamor for blood. If I do this, the reward is 2,000 favor. This is a little new. Tribal Call. Tribal Call is the base resource of your herds if it reflects your power over the cloven ones. It is gained mostly from horde buildings, but also from the technology and events. It can be spent on advanced units and upgrades, but mainly is required to recruit most units. Depending on your level of Tribal Call, your faction will receive bonuses or penalties. So you gain that by, looks like, settlements, and Tribal Cost lost is units. Um, we are at a negative right now. We do have this other war herd. I've played Beastmen before, and I'm not too crazy about managing the two different hordes. It is useful, but it's very, very easy with that, look at that, we're at negative 1,000 already because that one herd. Because Warhammer, if you have more armies, it increases the amount of upkeep. Um, and he has booze cravings. This is a random trait that he was given. Centaur, very trained. I am not going to get Centaurs for a while. I'll show you. There's the Gores. I would need to build all the way up to here. So that's a level 3 horde just to be able to take advantage of him. I will be honest, guys. Probably not going to keep him around very often. Well, very long. Bestial Sacrifices. Let's go ahead for the Warhammer Pros. This is what SFO does. This is why I would really encourage you to get on here, give it a chance, play an older faction that you haven't played. You might be surprised. Anyways, so you can get herd followers. So if you need to get some, really good, like Banner of the Fallen Kings, look at this thing. Passive ability, Banner of the Fallen Kings. Plus 33% armor piercing damage, plus 33% weapon damage, causes terror, attribute unbreakable. You need 5,700 treasury and 577 dark devotion. Have 0. So it's not something that's just going to be readily available. You got to do well and earn it. Herd stones, big thing for Beastmen is the herd stones. It's corrupted elf waystones that have been corrupted by chaos and turned into a resource for themselves. So look at these things. This stuff is worth it. I will definitely be going for these. Cloven ones. Here you go, guys. Some really nice stuff. Enables recruitment of Krongors. Pestigores, Slongores, and Xenogores. Mutated Warhounds, Wild Dragon Ogres. Love it. Bonds. Oh man, there's a lot. Unit capacity for all units. Here's a really big thing about SFO. They go back to the tabletop where you'd only have so many units in an army if it's core, special, or rare. And what I mean by this is that you are not going to see a high elf army completely filled of phoenixes. Any pros here know what I mean. Okay, moving on. Ascensions. Just more goodness. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get going. So, abilities, well, people I know here. Taking a look right now. These are all the different factions I know of. Technology. Oh, another really big thing is SFO goes in and changes technology. It just adds more, changes it up. You don't just every single time do everything the same again. Now, because I do know a little bit about Beastmen, I am totally going to go for Fresh Blood Ground, which gives me constant casualty replenishment plus 8%. And the way the Beastman works is that you get research rate, and you can increase your research rate by buildings, character traits, and skills, but every time you research something, it goes down a little bit, so you have to kind of balance that out. Totally going to go for that. It's going to take 7 turns. There are other ones I could definitely buy right now. Like, this would be very useful. I want to go get a little bit more, but let's take a look at this. Research rate. Yeah, that upkeep would be nice too. And you can see here, we balance it out. So, you got to have enough travel call to be able to do this, and you have to be able to buy one of these. You're only ever going to get one of these. So, once it's done, it's locked in. So you got to really put a lot of thinking into it. So, anyways. Let's get going. Oh, and a really quick thing about the Beastmen. They actually have their normal stance is a chance of ambushing any enemy this force attacks. So it's a half chance, very much like the Skaven. They're sneaky buggers. Gotta be careful. Now, I think the way that we're going to be able to succeed is we need to get to the soft underbelly and richness of the Border Princes over here, Bretonia, Empire. I do want to follow along with that sort of plan. I want to avoid the dwarves over here. Do not want to touch that. So I'm going to kind of be making my way through. We're going to raid some beastmen, get into the Empire provinces here. Well, you know, not the Empire. They're border princes. I just said it. Anyways, let's get going. How far can I move? Not that far. So let's get inferior right here. And we're going to give him kind of all of our units like that. And then, yeah, I'll totally disband you right now. I do not need that. Our upkeep just went up now. So now we have a positive 179. Not a huge thing for us at this second, but I definitely want to keep it, positive for at least these first initial turns. Now that's going to cut me back by 1 turn, but I'm going to go ahead and hit this and go. This region is home of some Beastmen tribes. They are friendly and support your war herd. What does that mean? And I really hope that you're coming into this as a returning player. You may notice that the intern times are much quicker. Okay. Beastman Prophecy. Brave Shaman's dream about the future of the herds is shrouded in mist with smell of fresh blood. Choice must be made to follow the prophecy. Do we do leaders? Which is going to give us frenzy. Cloven ones. Our own path. Countless herds. Yeah, I don't like nerfing my people. I won't be recruiting any hero lords for a bit. Cloven one's path. Definitely more army centered versus the lord centered. I don't want to make my heroes squishy because I am already squishy as being the caster. So you know what? I think for this first time, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our own path because it's going to give us plus 50% campaign line of sight, lets us be able to spot enemies for a while. Vigor loss reduction, minus 25%, lets us dash around a little bit better, and Dark Devotion generate plus 50 per turn. We are going to need that.
You are the children of chaos, as much a part of the ruinous powers as the horns that sprout from your head. Your kind yearns for destruction, to root out order.
Yes, okay, I got it. Sorry, I want to get playing. I want to show you guys some stuff instead of just talking the entire time. I know it's only been, you know, a couple minutes, but I feel bad for talking all that intro. Okay. So Badlands has a very low amount of, you know, it takes a while to travel across Badlands. That's why that one stance is going to be very, very useful for us to maneuver about this place, but I am wanting to recruit some units and make some stuff here, so let's see what happens when I get to building. I can't build anything, guys. I don't have enough horde growth. So let's just build some. Alright, that put us in the hidden encampment. Means that our upkeep goes down a little bit. And Bestial Rage goes down. So this is where I was talking about the Bestial Rage. If it goes over a certain amount, we get another, basically a horde of allied beastmen. However, if it gets too low, then the warhordes begin to infight and it leads to severe attrition. So that means we're going to be going down in numbers because we're so bored we're fighting each other. So I actually wanted to see. Oh, okay, Ascensions. Okay, that's spending some money. I don't really want to spend all my money. I want to be able to have it for building some stuff. So, really quick in turn, but I'm kind of stuck. I wanted to get a couple more numbers before I go and probably reach out here. We are at war with the, I think these are the, all right. This is the SFO capacity system. You're going to choose. What do you want to do? Do you want to do no caps like base vanilla Warhammer? Do you want to do army caps where it limits how many units types you can have in a single army? Depending on points, for example, you can only have special units worth 10 points. Each unit will have different point values. Those are shown on a unit card while recruiting. Basically makes it a little bit harder, guys. So you can have faction-wide caps, so you can only have so many all the way through. Then there's the army caps. It make your game harder. Same limitations for the AI. So once you make the choice, guys, it's can't change it anytime. You have to start a whole nother game. So I am going to go ahead and do the faction whitecaps recommended. This isn't I'm just going to go ahead and play it this way. Um, Basically means that I can't have a whole army of giants, which I never would anyways. Yes, 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 okay.
There is rage.
Alright, how we get this guy off here? Let's, no, I want to turn it off. Okay, here we go. I have it on low. Why would it go away? Alright, let's see what Galbaraz has for us. Actually, it's a actually pretty sizable garrison. We may kind of sneak down here. Look at that we got. Don't want to be caught up too long here. Those biggins would prove a problem. Go ahead and raid my way up to here. I don't see another army. We may see their army here soon, and we may just flee, but what is going to be most important is getting our rage up a little bit. And next turn I should have enough for horde growth, so I'm sorry, but the Badlands kind of sucks for movement. You have to take that into account when you're doing stuff. Looks like someone's doing some pillaging over there at Granty Mingle. Looks like there's... I don't necessarily want to make the game easier, but I do kind of want that, I have no problem at all proving my dominance over other beastmen and, completely wrecking anyone that does, looks at me funny. So I will put this on. That doesn't mean that I'm going to just sit back and ally with everyone. I will prove Malagor is the ultimate. Yes, shut up. Alright, he is... Where is he heading? He's probably heading over to Granty Mingle. This is what I mean. I think I need to bring this to attention. I'm taking attrition in a place that I'm starting in. Alright, I can reach Galbaraz. So what I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and upkeep... No, build something. I don't really care about the hounds. I want to be able to get some gores, which I'm not going to get anyways. Yeah, movement range. Let's get that going. And guess what? Just want to swarm them, I guess. That's the kind of the biggest drawback with Malagor is he does start quite a bit, well, weaker than the other ones because he does, he has that Chaos Giant, but Chaos Giants can be picked off pretty easily because they're just that slow lumbering force. The really nice thing is, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna march all the way over here. Oh, will I catch you outside? I don't know. We'll see. An ambush might work for us, guys. Oh, and this is why I was going to say this balances out. You can say, okay, well, I want all the Empire. They're not going to just not attack everyone and completely wreck themselves. I don't mind having a harder playthrough. If I get wrecked in the first 10 episodes, guys, I will go ahead and restart and try one more time. But if and hey, you guys have opinions? Please state them in the comments below. I would love to read them. Say, hey, I would really like to see if the Empire is not always united and such. But I'm going to go ahead and hit the rumors are true that the Imperial factions are not going to attack each other. They're more focused on the threat of chaos and everything else that's going on in the world. 'Cause nothing unsatisfies me more than, you know, going up there. Carl Franz is, oh man, they are in reinforcement range. If I get the ambush on them, they won't get the reinforcements, but I will probably have to run away. I cannot take on. It says we would have a chance, but I tell you what, guys. Oh, we have a chance, but knowing how, uh, knowing how the Savage Orcs are, I don't have enough faith in myself. Uh, so we're just going to. Step up here and hit it encampment. So this is kind of like you don't get to ambush people, but you are hidden unless they discover you, which then they can attack you and you'll take -5 leadership. Not fun, but I need that because of that stupid, stupid, stupid movement. I might have to be just run up here and bother some other orcs. I don't mind making enemies and leaving them. They'll get over it. I think I got enough archers. I'm gonna get some throwaways. Look at that speed. Not even on fast forward, and it's that fast. Okay. Dark choice. The ruinous powers may take grim pleasure in your endeavors. In their dark mirth, they grant a boon. Which of their gifts will you choose? A Gorbowl or a Bray Shaman? Now, I know that your specialty is Bray Shamans. I don't like having two casters in the same army unless they are completely different spell, and I will get a random one. And I need some frontline power up here, so Gorbowl. Gorbowl. When we get Cloven, let's see what trait you got. Determined. Immune to psychology, leadership +5. Could have gotten better. Yeah, but, you know, Gorbowl. So I wouldn't feel so bad if I was fighting that battle again. Not fighting the battle, if I have a chance. You know what, we're gonna raid some more. We're gonna just get up here, get some more view. Still got that own path going on. $50 Dark Devotion. That's going towards oh, this stuff over here. Yeah. So like I can now go ahead and put stuff in here. And you know what? I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and summon a doe, which is +4 horde growth. That just lets us get well, more growth into our horde, let us expand a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I don't mind spending some money there. I know you get those guys pretty consistently, but I want to go ahead and get that now. And let's chuck that in there. Hit intern. And then I promise, we're going to get a battle. I promise. I'm not going to let this go through and not get a battle. Warzog, the Great Green Shaman. Now that's just rude, Dragonhorn. Okay, the Dark Moon. This is actually a scripted event that pertains to the Beastmen themselves. Dark Moon. Every time that this moon symbol goes all the way through, where Morslub goes past the sun, uh, Morslub is ascendant, usurping the sun's forever place in the firmament. The world is washed with its sick and terrible hue. Such an event is almost unheard of. It is a call to the beast, a sign that the herd has an opportunity to dominate. Lead them, beast lord, seize glory. This is immediate. All damage units will be fully replenished. Great, if I was hurt. Horde growth minus 18. No matter how far, campaign movement range plus 75%. Endless herd. Horde growth. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I don't mind that my units will get melee defense minus 15. I'm kind of like a trash army anyways right now. But no, actually, I'm going to get Endless Herd.
Malagor, Dhar, Armeu.
Don't care. I think this is their only settlement anyways. Nope, I can go over radio. Oh yeah, I can do this. We are fighting this. I know, I know, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted a little bit more thing, but I promise it's gonna be really fun seeing the Gorbolds just charge through some goblins. Everyone has time for a little bit of goblin smashing, don't you think? Okay, risk it for a biscuit. Renault is with you. Yeah, 2. Okay. Alright, so for you, those of you that don't know, when you start off with Magic Caster in Warhammer, you can risk just basically a coin cost to see if you get more or less.
Dark beasts. Zergar, Arbath.
Forgot you can do this.
Car Chaos.
Alright, so a bigger thing about SFO is that some of these war beasts, they're not just your typical little, kick and dead, unit anymore. For you veterans, you will see there is a difference. They are a little bit different, so these guys might be some nice little hounds here. I'm gonna have a nice strong right flank going here, and then more, Beastmen roar. Okay, I am set up. Smash some goblins. Now, nice thing about Beastmen and the Ungors, because they are not as strong as their Gore counterparts, they get to have hidden as a trait. Let's spring the ambush, shall we?
Ango, Akasak. Dark beasts. Ungors.
Focus fire on those guys. Shoot those guys for me. Shoot those guys. And get some of those goblin archers. And let's get you, giant, over there on the right flank. Where are you, my Gerbil? Yeah. Let's get you nice over here for a nice little charge. Let's go help out those hounds. Gotta love Gorbals. Oh!
Chaos Girth! Fast! Cinque Beauty! Ravkar! Encores! Malagor! Dhar! Encores!
I was wondering where he went. You can run, little goblin, but you cannot run. Yeah, he's not gonna last very much longer.
Dark Earth! Fagudat! Ungors! Raru! Ak!
So there you have it, guys. A little bloody, but you know, they had nearer numbers. I wish there had been a little bit more people there, a little more goblins. But yeah, goblins ain't gonna have kills with those poison hounds. 210 for the Beastmen giant, 121 for Malagor, and 110 for Cloven. Might rename him if you want to have some name suggestions for Cloven. I think we can do a little bit better for that. Love to hear your ideas. All right, now here we go. We can defile and occupy. And you get 100 riches. I mean, no. What do you guys think? That worth it? Raise and defile. So get plus 10 bestial rage, 50 50 chaos corruption, and horde growth plus 50. We can do dark devotion, which is 150 dark devotion, raise and sacrifice, which is plus 25% casualty replenishment rate, or just loot and raise. I think I sense a theme here, guys. Do you? Where we just get straight money. I'm okay with our money right now. I am going to try and offset our casualty replenishment rate. You can see here we have minus 15. Let's go ahead and for one turn offset that by raising and sacrificing.
Your warriors have raised a an artifact of worship to the dark gods in the rubble of this wretched place. It spreads the taint of chaos across the land, mighty lord, weakening the resolve of those that might stand against you.
Alright, thank you. Alright, so we got a couple levels up, and we're not going to be able to get into our replenishment stance because we did raise. So, we're just going to get into leveling up, and then hopefully we don't take too much attrition. Okay, we can upgrade Vile Tide, that one ability, that explosion, pretty nice. Oh, more skill points, guys. Gotta love the skill points. But I will always take some gargantuan hooves. And this is something I really do enjoy with SFOs. I'm sorry, I'm fangirling over here, but they go back in, they do dig into so much more, where it actually makes sense for you to uh, maybe go down the blue line a little bit more often. Different red paths will unlock just more for you guys. Figure election, voice of the dark gods. I don't think so. I think I am going to get the dark apothecary. Again, offset that attrition a little bit, and horde building construction cost -3. That is a really big thing. Also, ooh, look, plus by evil, upkeep reduction. Yeah, I'm going to do that dark apothecary at least for this first time because of the attrition that we're going to be suffering as we travel through a lot of people's different lands and things. And then that horde building, which that's our main source, outgoing source of income besides just our army, is it costs a lot to upgrade, and we need to be able to upgrade to be able to get better units. Upgrades here again. Now, besides just doing the training and everything, you can have a little bit more. Strength of the land, +3 armor for all allies within 25 meters. Or +2 melee attack within 25 meters. And that, of course, goes up to 6, 9, then it gets upgraded. You only choose one of these, or it locks up. That's an SFO thing. Same thing, best of the beast, leadership, or recruitment cost. I think at this moment I'm just going to go ahead and let me go beast, blade master, and yeah, let's do some armor. Beastmen don't have very much armor, so let's give everyone a perk, and then let's go ahead and hit an end turn. What does that mean? Tell me. Let's see here.
The beast paths are hidden ways known.
Alright, we're gonna also, okay, our technology. Well, that's good. Some extra leadership. That's always a problem with these,
Malagor, Dhar, Armeu. Malagor, use.
I think we can do a little bit better if we just get up this way. And then let's just replenish ourselves. Ascensions, let's see, do we have anything we can get? No, I don't think I need any of that. Let's go ahead and merge. And Doesn't cost anything to recruit them, which is nice. Just the upkeep is up. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Well, he's gonna go ahead, stay in. And what other stuff can we research? Campaign movement range. Anything for upkeep cost reduction? That's really kind of killing us right now. That minus 1,000 per turn. Now see, I am going to have to ask the Discord to see, how do I access, there's obviously another path up there. How do I get that? Who knows? I'll have to see what we can do. Can't get any of that there, so um, we're going to go ahead and do the endless hunt for that campaign movement range. Let's hit in turn. We are going to go ahead and attack the Bitterstone Mine. That's actually a little bit larger settlement than we did this one here. So, okay. Black Crag, you thwarting my plans over here. Red Fangs is over here. Let's see. Strength rate is 80, so they must have been smashed a little bit by the dwarves. So you know what? You know what? You're not going to stop me. You're not going to stop me. Hold on, let's see that. Come on, work with me. Horde growth, tribal call. What's this going to do here? Oh, I need tribal call for that. And I need for units, so, okay, that's good, decent, okay, not necessarily a thing. Can't do that. There's Wild Dragon Ogre. There we go, guys, look, Crowfather's Altar. Or we might have to wait to build anything. Oh, I need more money. That's why I can't see anything, guys. Don't care. Come on, go. Come on, Grimgor. Bring it. Bring it. You're not here anyways. So. All right. Just because it's such a not a worth. I mean, look at this. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit all resolve, guys. Yeah, lost 103. That loot. Whew, yes. Breathing room. Horde growth. I don't need the horde growth. I need the money. Didn't take very much losses, so let's go ahead and loot and raise. We are getting our troops back here a little bit. Don't need to merge. So, level up. Alright, we're going to have to take at least, I think I'm going to do at least 2 points into the Blessed by Evil to get that recruitment cost down. And then let's go ahead and get Viletide going, because then we can start getting some really nice spells, like Devolve, Traderkin. Before I do that, I'm going to get the Presence of Morsley, because I do really want to buff up our Ungors and Gors. Just I'm going to have to get that because that's such a huge part of it. So we'll get that next time, and then we'll start putting some Beast Woman escort. Yeah! Cloven, 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 Cloven. Um, yeah, let's get one of those going because I don't know if you guys saw, but the Vast Unending War Herd 2 upkeep cost, recruitment cost, kind of need it. Gotta tell you. And because I know I started thinking about this, I'm not gonna really have them in a lot of just standing by. If I have another like Minotaur regiment, I might send him with him. They'll be affected by this, so I'm just going to focus on making him beefy, and what that means is devastating charge, and we'll go from there. Because with Beastmen, it is momentum, momentum, momentum. Gotta move around and attack those other units uh, while you can. Do not stay in one place. You will die. I probably suffered that a little bit for that last match. But here is our next challenge is Ukrund. But we got a couple different places here. Um, I will be honest, I am kind of curious on what that loot and occupy thing means, because that's not really a thing for the Beastmen. Uh, and I haven't played this update. What happened was is that the update actually came out. I didn't see it. I've been playing with my buddy for a while on War Thunder, and I kind of let this slip through my fingers of the Beastman update, and I haven't ever seen this, so we might play around with that a little bit. I'm curious, or I might just ask the Discord, see what they say. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and let's see. I could build. That would be pretty good. Warpigs. It's Warpigs, guys. Can't build any of that. Gotta go down this tree to be able to get some of the better units like the Vestigors. And, oh, okay. Chaos Spawn. Okay. Warhounds. Okay, I wouldn't mind having more of those guys, but I just don't know if I want to develop enough time. I want to get Minotaurs. Where are my Minotaurs? Ah, okay. In this line. Alright, I can't do it till tier 3 anyways. Um, so I really might as well... Oh, look at this, guys. Look, look, look. Corngors. Pestigors. Slongors. Songors. I'm really tempted. I saw this. Spear and bow infantry. What is more to love but beastmen with bows? It's fucking glorious. I'm sorry. I'll cut that out. Okay. We're actually going to just move here. Get in here. Build that. It's going to hurt money, but we're going to have one more turn of that, so... be able to lay waste to Ekrund, and then Stone Mine Tower might be a good bet. We're kind of helping out the dwarves and the humans a little bit by just wrecking some orcs over here. Let's see. Okay, campaign movement range, that's good. Yeah, I always like those little buffs that you can get randomly. I really wouldn't mind going back down. But I don't want to be trapped in the Badlands again, as you saw. It slows us down way too much. Um, so we're just going to kind of keep moving. was hoping they'd put up more of a fight. We are running low on time. Why are they all beaten up so much? And just to explain, the giant can go in and take over the gate, so that's why we can see that they do have walls, but the giants will be able to batter them down. Actually, so can the Cloven. The Minotaur, I mean. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's go ahead and fight. Let's go ahead and fight. It'd be a good place to end the first hour or so of a thing of overrunning Ekrund, pillaging it, defiling it. Alright, so we are under. Got some gambling to do. Don't gamble, kids. It's not good for you. But Renault is with you. Alright, we have advanced deployment. You can see how much that's really going to mean. Couple steps. Couple steps. The really nice thing is, because that hidden stance, we are going to be able to just kind of hide right over here with our Ungors. Get a nice little charge off with these guys, group them up. I know these guys are spears and I should, divide them up, but because they have the shields, I kind of want them just to stay around, want to watch them. Don't want to lose them because they are a second tier unit. They're not a first tier unit, so it's not a huge thing. And the dogs. I don't want them to be shot by the tower. So, and because our Lord is not hidden and the Minotaur and the Giant's not hidden, there are going to be archers and the towers are going to activate and such. So, I'm just going here. Break down that gate. And you guys get on in there. The archers move ahead. Let's see. Okay, they're over there. Yeah, we can just run up. Malagor. Come on up here. Attack the gate. You can do it. Attack the gate. The orcs are screwing me by holding open the gate. That's clever girls. Okay, I can kind of see this on the wall. That's devastating. And then our Ungor herd over there, we're taking the walls. We're just soaking up some hits. Alright. Break that gate down. No more cheating, orcs. Can I do it on the wall? Is that what I can't do? Yeah, I cannot target if it's on the wall. Nope, Malagor. Stop it. Where are you, Cloven? You just fighting some orc biggins by yourself? You get good distance with the skinny ones. Where are you guys being shot from? Oh no, that's the Ungors with bows. These guys, um, victory! We'll get some, sorry about that. Pressed the wrong button. Alright, let's end the battle. Just want to get a screenshot there. Not very satisfying, again. I don't know what has wrecked these orcs. To the point that we had half a battle. Extend it a little bit. I want to see a good battle for you guys, you know? Well, I got some more loot. And we got something. I skipped past too much. I need the loot and raise. A war banner. Ooh. That'll be useful. Can't move. Let's get some. Okay, so Lord recruit rank. I'm not recruiting more lords right now. Trader can direct damage, strong versus single combatants. Devolve. This is damage to combatants, strong versus multiple combatants. I'm probably gonna go with that route at least. But I'm going ahead and toss in Fury the Herd and Vigor plus 10%. That's nice. Don't have any low-cost spells. Spells are increased for their cost. Let's see what some other things are here, what we can do. Agility over strength, that's going to lock over our stuff here. So what does this do? Ungors and Centaurs. Not my biggest thing, I'll be honest. I'm definitely not doing, oh, let's challenge ourselves with the Ungors. I'm tempted to do that one, but I probably won't do that. You guys can let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Just to offset that, I think I'm just going ahead and finish this out. I wish this was a healing as well. Raising someone's only plus 8. Ah, need to get that. Okay, so if we can just do one more level up, maybe throw that in for the construction cost, and get that unholy resilience. I think that'll be a really key thing because we're going to take a lot of losses. Lightning strike would be really useful for us because we only have that one only have that one horde, so we want to take advantage of just picking off people as we wish. Flock of Doom, I need that. Some nice stuff, guys. Some nice stuff. I'm looking forward to it. And he's taking some damage. I'm going to go ahead and put in melee defense. It is his lowest stat. You can see here his chance of unit being hit while it's in melee. Let's just raise that up. It goes up by 3 right now, but we'll maybe, put in some extra stuff. Want to get ahead and get that Foe Seeker plus my 5% speed. It's going to be really helpful for the charge. And then, of course, Deadly Onslaught. Alarm went off there. We'll play a couple extra minutes. I just want to give you guys, maybe we'll pop over to Stone Mine Tower. So let's go ahead and hit that button. Okay. Yeah, look at that, guys. Our predicted income is only going down to a negative 591. It's not. Yeah, all right. Come on. Give me something. Okay, that looks good. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so can't build anything. Can't get any of those. I don't see anything here that's going to help us. Bestial Rage would be nice. Campaign Movement Range would be nice. I don't want to use all our money, though, right now. Hit it in turn. Get it next to it. And let's get that one last battle. Well, hello, Warzag. What are you doing here? Can you not? You're sort of in my way. Go back down. Look, I left you some tasty, I left you some tasty settlements to go through. 20 stack. I bet you're mostly goblins right now at this point. Alright, you're at war with the Bloody Hand, so he might actually like me for, excuse me, for doing this. But I am going to steal this settlement from you. Alright, so nice, decent battle, some work biggins, probably take some unit losses here. I'm going to pop this on Cloven. That's just going to buff him up. You guys can tell me what your opinions on that, but let's go ahead and get into this fight, and then look at this downhill charge. Gamble, gamble, gamble. Ronald is with you really well. So, I think our tactics right now working. We don't have to change much of it. Toss in those. Flank on over here with our kind of our axe unit. Archers. Oh man, you guys took some damage from that siege. Didn't see that. You guys were probably yelling at me, "Get your archers out of there!" All right. You know what? We're gonna this time we're gonna put the Minotaur and the Giant kind of separate, and then we will have these dogs over here ready to go. Anyways, let's get cracking.
Vip Quill. Zergab Arbath. Quillak. Cloven Ones. Fios Shais. Grimdark. Otos Tall. Quill.
Alright, had enough of that.
Malagor. Dhar.
Can't overcast it.
Darfla. Nasa Wusa.
Look at that utter devastation. Actually, didn't really do very much, just knocked them on their asses. And we're just gonna kind of see how that is. The Beastmen horde chases off some puny orcs once again. Cloven he's just having a grand old time. He's having fun. Look at him. Oh, another thing you guys might be seeing in the next couple, once the official mod is out, which is probably going to be the next time I record, you will see that. We're going to have some graphical mods enhanced, but because it's a beta mod, I didn't want to do anything. So we're going to actually have some, other colors, besides, bland orange. Alright. So, we'll hit the in battle right here. Go from there. Lost 151. Kills, definitely Malagor's spell is, gotta love it. And then, of course, I know, I forgot the dogs. The dogs, I'm still not used to that. Beastmen are really good. They're fun. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they can do. Ooh, look, we got a scroll, guys. Well, that's a pretty good one, too. Really get them to maybe break on a route we need. Do that, and then, we need some more money. We'll do that. And we have some skills to be able to spend on. We only have 1 point right now. It does change. Only for the first couple levels do you get the 2. And then from then on we get only 1 point. And then every other couple levels, like maybe I think it's level 10, you get the 2 points again, just because you start unlocking a lot more things you can do. I will leave it up to you guys on what we spend this point on. I do think I like the Unholy Resilience. I'm not going to do it though, because you guys might see something else done. Maybe you guys going, oh my gosh, why haven't you gotten Devolve yet? Don't know. But I will leave the comments to you guys, and then we'll kind of go from there. And then of course we do have Cloven. Same thing. Tempted to do the Primal Instincts, but we could also be doing the Vast Unending Herd. Maybe get some more armor for him, because that does affect him as well too. Or we can do a couple more skills everywhere else. Anyways, leave that to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here, or not stream, the recording here. And then you'll see me later. I hope you guys had fun enjoying the content. Please let me know if you are. If you are enjoying the content, I would love it to hear from you, either on the Discord channels, on SFO's channels. I'm going to leave a link to the public Discord there. Let me know, how you're liking the content there, as well as if you like the video. Please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It always, as a kind of new YouTuber, it's always, those first couple likes and, subscribes are such a key thing. It's a big confidence boost. Let me know I'm doing right. Anyways, you guys have a great night, and I'll see you next time.